of specialized working dogs in cold case investigations. This area is incredibly important because these animals, particularly in scent work and human remains detection, offer unique capabilities that often prove indispensable in cases that have gone unsolved for decades, bringing much-needed closure to families and communities.
Thank you, Professor Elliott. I'm really keen to understand the methodologies involved and the science behind how these incredible dogs contribute to solving such challenging mysteries.
Excellent. Your enthusiasm is exactly what's needed for this complex subject. We'll explore everything from their rigorous training to the psychological dynamics with their handlers and how their findings integrate with other forensic advancements.
I'm ready to learn. I'm particularly interested in how their contributions integrate with other forensic advancements, especially in cases that have been cold for so long.
Excellent. Your enthusiasm is exactly what's needed for this complex subject. We'll explore everything from their rigorous training to the psychological dynamics with their handlers and how their findings integrate with other forensic advancements.
I'm ready to learn. I'm particularly interested in how their contributions integrate with other forensic advancements, especially in cases that have been cold for so long.
Precisely. Let's begin by examining a specific cold case to illustrate these points. We'll consider the disappearance of Patty Davies, a case where initial investigations by Detective Adams suspected foul play but lacked concrete evidence.
What were the primary challenges in the initial stages of Patty Davies' investigation?
A significant challenge was the terrain where Patty disappeared. It's characterized by caves, crevices, and sinkholes, which are ideal for concealing evidence or even a person. This environment complicates traditional search efforts considerably.
I see. And what was the first significant discovery in the case?
Patty's 2002 Honda Civic was found parked neatly. The keys were in the ignition, and her wallet, phone, and a half-eaten granola bar were on the passenger seat. This suggested she intended to return shortly.
Were there any signs of forced entry or a struggle observed in or around the vehicle?
No, there were no signs of forced entry or struggle. Furthermore, no note or message was left, which raises questions about her intentions or the circumstances of her departure.
So the car appeared undisturbed, with her personal items suggesting a brief absence, yet she never returned. This is the initial puzzle.
That's correct. Now, let's delve into the forensic observations from the car. Only Patty's fingerprints were found inside the vehicle.
Were there any other notable forensic details about the car's interior?
Yes, the car's interior was unusually clean for a daily use vehicle. It lacked typical dust, receipts, or loose change. This cleanliness was a significant observation.
What is the significance of an unusually clean car interior in a missing persons case?
The unusual cleanliness suggests the car might have been deliberately wiped down. This raises suspicions of premeditation or an attempt to hide evidence, creating a major inconsistency in the case.
So, if it was wiped down, there are two possibilities. Either Patty did it herself, or someone else did, yet only her prints remained. Is that the inconsistency?
Precisely. If Patty wiped it down, her reason is unclear. If someone else did, they managed to leave only her prints, which could indicate either a panicked attempt to conceal evidence or a highly calculated move.
The car's condition, then, presents a forensic paradox. An undisturbed appearance with personal items, yet an unnaturally clean interior with only the victim's prints, suggesting deliberate action.
An excellent summary. This brings us to the current investigation strategy. Given these complexities, the team is considering deploying Echo, a professional dog trained to detect human decomposition odors.
What are Echo's specific capabilities in detecting human remains, especially in a cold case scenario?
Echo is an HRD dog, capable of detecting scents from human decomposition even years or decades after the fact, depending on environmental conditions. This makes such dogs invaluable in cold cases where other evidence has degraded.
Before deploying Echo, are there any preliminary steps the team plans to take?
Yes. Before deploying Echo, the team plans to delve deeper into Patty Davies' life. The goal is to uncover any hidden aspects, inconsistencies, or secrets in her seemingly ordinary life that could provide crucial clues.
So understanding Patty's life beyond the surface is essential to guide the search and interpret any findings from the HRD dog.
Exactly. It's about combining advanced forensic tools with a comprehensive understanding of the victim's background to build a complete picture and ultimately solve the case. All right, Maggie, to wrap up today's session, we've really highlighted the unique value of HRD dogs in cold cases using the Patty Davies investigation as our primary example. We covered the initial challenges, the perplexing state of her vehicle, that forensic paradox of an undisturbed yet unnaturally clean interior, and how specialized canine units like Echo are brought in when traditional methods hit a wall. For your review, I'd suggest focusing on how the paradox in the car's condition directly necessitates the use of advanced tools like HRD dogs. Also, remember the importance of combining forensic evidence with a deep dive into the victim's background.
That makes a lot of sense, Professor Elliott. I'll definitely review the Patty Davies case details, especially the car's condition and how Echo's capabilities are crucial in such scenarios. I'll also make sure to understand the integration of different forensic methods and the victimology aspect you mentioned. It's all about building that complete picture, isn't it?
Exactly, Maggie. It's about seeing the whole puzzle. Next time, we'll actually dive into Echo's deployment in the search area and the initial findings, seeing how those theories play out in practice.